All right, folks, we're getting back into Primitive Society Sim today. I believe that they haven't done any updates since our first look, so we should be able to resume our playthrough. Yes, maybe. Tumbleweed, hello. Back to Lurk for Work. Sounds good. What the heck? Are you kidding me?
Yay!
Oh my goodness. Tumbleweed. That's amazing. Am I paused? I'm paused. Thank you so much, Tumbleweed, for that heckin' unicorn. I super duper appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I appreciate how much time you've spent here to incur such a silly benefit, but it's silly in terms of the fact that I just wear a onesie and that's like the reward. But it's very meaningful in the fact that it shows your tenure here. You know, it shows how much time you've spent here, and that's really incredible. So thank you so much. MJ coming out of that heist successful. MJ rigging it. All right, so what do we got here? We have some kids running around. Where are the grown-ups? Cookie's a grown-up. Cookie's a grown-up. Here we go. So this is Cookie. Sentient Cookie is 25, let's see. Is married to Netjam Jr., so is the mom of Amalfi. This is the family tree. Is not mentoring anyone. This is Baron Van Yetterson. Baron Van Yetterson is a part of the first generation of children. We've had our births, right? Everyone got pregnant in the first stream. Like literally every couple got pregnant, right? Primitives. No birth control being practiced, I guess. And MJ and Caveman Lex had Baron Van Yetterson. So that's their kids. So there's a bunch of kids running around now. I think Urban Hermitus is one of the parents. Looks like they might be hunting. What the heck is Baron Van Yetterson Lex? Baron Van Yetterson Lex. What a name. What a name. Probably because Lex is their surname from Caveman Lex. So yeah, you can put in your... Oh, and then here's Yedric Hermitus. Incredible. They're all named after Yed. Let's look. How many of them are actually named after Yed? Oh, only 2 of them. Okay, we have Yedric Hermitus. We have the child of, obviously, Urban Hermitus, right? We have Baron Van Yetterson Lex, Caveman Lex's child. And then we have Amalfi Cookie Jr. So that's Sentient Cookie. Why is it Junior? Okay. And then we have Emo Flamingo Vulcan. Emo Flamingo Vulcan. Imagine a Vulcan emo flamingo. It's kind of contradictory. Can you be both emo and Vulcan? These are our chickens. I feel like our chicken coop is really small. And we only have 3 chickens in it. What are we? Max adult male 1. Okay, but what about the juveniles? Did you kill them all? Because I'd prefer you don't. Okay, what if we keep a couple of these and we just like lower these numbers a little bit? Okay, and then what about our goats? Sheep, sorry, they're sheep. Our sheep are set to the same thing, basically. I'll just do something like that, 2 and 2. I think these are all baby sheep because when you capture them, they're babies. Like your hunters will go out and hunt the parents and then capture the babies. That's what they do. I think it says it on our hunting. Here. Here, management. I was like, on our hunting. On our hunting. It says it on our hunting. Management tab. On the management tab, we have resources, mentor, food and ingredients, and production. Under resources, we have like the quantity that they like auto forage, if that makes sense. So like, I don't like tell them to go out and forage. They just like go and get this stuff and keep it on stock if it's available somewhere. And the hunter's the same thing. I say who's hunting, and then they just go out and do it wherever it's available. And so I could tell them like catch the young and hunt the older. And like now that we have them, I could do something like that, but you can't have it set to both, which is why I have it set to catch. Because then they just catch them, and then if we have too many, they'll butcher them. So that's basically the same thing as hunting them, just with an extra like step in between. Bizu, why is it that when you're sitting on my lap, I always feel like I have little nose hairs tickling my nose? That's what I was trying to say. Okay. We were gonna look at the other tabs. Mentor is the tab where we tell them who to teach what, literally. And then we have teaching rocks. I'll show you those next. So right now I have MJKJXP mentoring Baron Van Yetterson Lex on husbandry, taking care of our animals. That sounds great. And then Caveman Lex is mentoring Yedrick Hermitus on food. What about the other kids? What about Amalfi and Emo? Are they babies? Where are you? They're babies. Let's look at the babies. Where are you? How do I click on you? Where are you? Here. There's the baby. There's... Enoch is cuddling a baby, and Cookie has a baby. You see their babies? And then when they get up and they go about their work for the day, it is so little. So cute. When they get up and they go about their work for the day, I'll show you. It's really cute. They got like a baby backpack. Oh my gosh, Yed is... Okay, so Yed is training under animal husbandry, right? So Yed is trying to train Tova, which if anyone doesn't know, like, you know, both of these friends, like I know Tova through like hanging out in Yed's community, as one of the ways. And so this is like really cute to me. But also Tova is very special because Tova is a dire wolf. Tova is a headstrong and wild beast that can be tamed with enough effort. Upon becoming an Anapow, they will greatly assist with works such as. Okay, so here are the schools. Isn't this such a good school? Don't you like the school? I think that they might like etch things into the rock. Stone tablets, 1, food. Knowledge can be kept here to prevent its loss when people pass away. Stone tablets are also used to tell stories to children, allowing them to gain more knowledge. So like basically like in theory, we should have those for like all of our knowledge base and have like all these people, various tasks, these grown-ups with their various specialties focusing on recording their knowledge base. Everyone roll for initiative. Mitch! Hi, Mitch! 8. You go first. Goo, how's it going? Instead of Pet Rock, we now have Husband Rock. Husbandry Rock. It's more like teacher rock. Because what this is the recording of our knowledge. They come here and they record their knowledge and then they like mentor kids. So it's teacher rock. But also, yes, I totally had pet rock. I thought pet rocks were cute. Is that a weird kid? Maybe. Wooden armor? Whoa, we're so fancy. Why is that fire blocked? I don't know. Let's look. No, the dice roll is an overlay. I use that dice roll when we have our like interactive room world and the D20 events. But it's like Mitch chose his intro to be everyone roll for initiative. So sometimes I do it. It's not a part of the game though, because I really only have those interactives on very specific RimWorld playthroughs. Like I'm not even doing the interactive on our anomaly run because it feels like it would be, it's not good for a first look, right? It's like too game changing. Okay, so are we gonna die? 2 rabid direwolf heading for your settlement. We haven't been able to make the wood armor yet. I probably should have just like crafted it up. Bone carving bench. Oh, that's right. So this is, okay, so what do we have here? We have our fishing supplies, fishing tools. We have weaving. We have cheese. Of course, cheese, very important. Herbs for like medicine, herbs, that kind of thing. And then tools. And this is our seed bench. So we probably have to build something new for that. Oh, also I really like the way research works. I have to show you all that, but maybe not right now. Where are my people? People, come here. There's a way to do this. Gong, sound the gong. Command. Okay, I got everyone drafted with the gong. There's the direwolves. Dreadbank is our fisher person. They should be back. I wonder if the pregnant people are reassigned to the correct jobs. There was a little bit of issue with some of the folks being like too pregnant to do their jobs, which it wasn't chaos. It was a chaos lobster. The kids. Chaos lobster. Chaos lobster. Chaos lobster. Hi, Lob. How are you? That's what I was referring to as earlier. Oh yeah, the fire. I don't know why the fire is blocked. Was the fire blocked? I don't know. We'll look at that tonight. Maybe it's just the graphic style too. Okay, so we have slingers now. We have like a couple of ranged fighters. I don't know if they're too far away. No, looks okay. Fatal strike, heck yeah. Get them. Okay, knowledge of hunt plus 0.772. And we killed them. Good job. Do I have to undraft? Do I do that at the gong? Can be commanded 0. 0 of them are beating drums. Already commanded 8. Okay, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel because they no longer need to be drafted. I think like if you have someone up there working it, beating the drum, then
Commander UD has arrived.
I don't know.
Everyone say hello.
Commander UD, hello. Good to see you. Yes, we do have a name queue. Some of you are in here. If you don't remember, I can help with that. These are the grown-ups. There are some funny names. Numerous children named after Yed, if anyone wants to add to the Yed options. So we have Scarred Vulcan, Net Jim Jr., Caveman Lex, and Urban Hermetus as the 4 adult males. We have relationships. Scarred Vulcan is married to Enoch Wren, who have the child Emo Flamingo Volcano. Volcano. I'm sorry, I had to. Net Jim Jr. is with Sentient Cookie, and they have the child Amalfi Cookie. Ooh, Amalfi Cookie. We have Caveman Lex and MJKJXB with Baron Vignetterson, their daughter. And we have Urban Hermetus, who's with Dreadvink, with Yedric Hermetus, their son. So if anyone wants to enter any names other than your own, we have caveman, cavewoman names going in, and we have Yed names going in, variants of the name Yed. RNG, there we go. Bad RNG, heck yeah. Thanks. Polly, Hendy, perfect, hi. Looks like Yed, love it. I'm doing all right, just had early dinner. Fajitas. Oh, that sounds, look at Tova. Wow. She's beautiful. Oh, and she's ours. Okay, so how did we get Tova? We went to, oh. Well, that's a problem. Oh, wait. Wait. It's English again. Okay. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, hold on. What was this? Bone of Knowledge, Husbandry, ×5. Reward, Prestige, 30. Knowledge of foraging. Okay, knowledge of foraging. Relationship improvement, +3. Please dispatch a group within 15 days in case the quest fails. Maybe they mean to prevent the quest from failing? Clap your hands, say Yed. Yedich, but it seemed a bit much. My cult leader, Yed. There we go. That's another good one. Your name and your name suggestion. Top tier. I agree. I enjoy. No, we always play a lot of games where RNG can be your friend or your enemy. Like my primary game is RimWorld, which is probably why the devs of this game reached out with a key. Just because of gameplay similarities. I'm really glad they did. We've been having fun with it. I only have about 7 hours in this game. This is our first generation of children in my first playthrough, so we're pretty early on. I would like to do this. Do we have the bones of knowledge? We made them. Remember, we made them. I remember we made them. But they're not just bones. They're bones of knowledge. I don't know that anyone's done it yet. Okay, if I click on world, it brings me back home. We were gonna look at armor and bones of knowledge. So this is our bone carver. So bone of knowledge herbs. What are these? Are these here? Craft. Oh. Wait, so you didn't do it? What was that again? I think it was herbs. Husbandry. Oh boy. But maybe we should make them of a bunch of stuff. Right? Preserve our knowledge on bones. I need husbandry. Gathering. pause. Crafting, pause. Hunting, pause. Husbandry, ×5. Top. I like the menus. This is early access. A lot of games come out in early access with stuff kind of like mess in the UI. And then they fix it later when the community is like, we love your game, but hate your UI. You know? You don't like that menu? Really? The only complaint I have right now is this. Like, there should be more telling me what these are. These crafting recipes are not very well designed here. But I like this part. You see what I'm saying? So this over here on the left needs improvement because you have to mouse over it to find out what it is. And it doesn't even tell you. Oh, it tells you there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We need the base information. So bone of knowledge foraging, we need that on the left. And then when you click on it here, it should show the details of it. So like time cost and whatever, like under this, instead of making you have to mouse over it to see everything, because we want to click, 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 right? We're like big, like, I'm fast clicker. I want a fast click. I don't want to have to like move my mouse and mouse over and wait and yeah. But the part that I was commenting that I like is this part. Maintain, craft, always, keep stock. How many? You can pause it, you can start it, you can move it to the top with a click of a button. You can, ooh, I like that too, right? So I'm just saying this part of it is nice, but I agree on the naming. The naming convention's not very, like this as pictures instead of words, could be problematic. Like, what's that? Seed selection success rate. What is that? Right? So there's some things there that need to be fixed. But I do like the way that they have the bills working. Let's say that. Do we have another production bench? Why am I paused? Is there a reason to be paused right now? The quest. We need MJ working on the bones. Okay, MJ's working on the bones. How did I remember that MJ was the crafter? I don't know. But also, MJ, aren't you the one teaching animal husbandry? So you're the animal husbandry person too? Look at Baron Vignetis and Lex learning from you. Isn't that your kid? It is. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let me show you the backpacks because that's really cute too. Look at the baby backpack. Look at Amalfi on Cookie's back. Like, tell me that's not super cute. It's really cute. When can we go farming? I would like to start farming. I know we're primitive, but I'd like to be a little bit less primitive, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so here's how science works. Creations. Here, yeah, here. Okay, so wood armor. This is how we get wood armor, as I'm trying to remember. Okay, so as we progress through like experience levels in crafting as a community. Was that wolf eating the fence? No, that's... Hi, Speckraster. That's our pet wolf. And they have like their food here. I think it's just a little off where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like kind of leaning over the food. It is early access, but yeah, I think it's a little bit off where it's supposed to be. It's eating. It's our pet, but like, it does look like it's eating the fence. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Commander UD with the 20 stream watch streak. Heck yes. Holy heck. Thanks. That's awesome. And when the wolf runs out of food, then they might eat us. Correct. Pet wolf. Some people might even call it a dog. Yeah. I think it's the ancestor to the dog, right? Like, that's what that is. That's what they're showing us. Anyway, so research. When we go into creations, We get XP as we do tasks. And then, like, for example, we unlocked, like, Spear and Winter Clothes and Straw Shed when we got through here. And then we had to make those things to then get more crafting experience. Now we've gotten wood armor. And when you look at a new creation under a category, it's lit up like this. That means that someone has discovered the idea, but it's not researched yet. This is all coming back to me because I was like, where do we produce it? It's coming back to me. New creations discovered. A creator needs to be designated to bring the idea to fruition. So wood is resilient. Animal claws cannot penetrate it. Wearing it provides protection from harm. Right now, we're just wearing like cloth. So anything, even like wood on us would be protective. The person that put the most into this idea was NetJam Jr. Scarred Vulcan also put a lot of thought into this, and MJ put some as well. So you could choose any of those people to be the creator, basically. And, I'm going to choose, they spend a lot of time, like, gathering, I believe, as well. Whereas MJ spends most of their time crafting. MJ kind of does a little bit of everything. Why does MJ have to do everything? Okay. Let's just pick Vulcan for this one. So this one's being created by Scarred Vulcan. Now, that designates Vulcan as a creator, and the idea will be verified and spread starting tonight. And the reason why I wanted to do it right now is because the hour. So I thought about this for a long time. Oh, this is so convenient. I thought of it in a dream. I thought about it for a long time. Just hold it like this. You're so smart. So basically what they're doing is they're teaching each other about the various things. We have others down here. That's the other. Okay. There we go. These ones are being taught by Urban Hermitus and Caveman Lex. Hunting ideas. Meat, soup, and boar domestication. So that's why there's multiple people standing up and talking. If you only had one idea going at a time, that one person would stand up and talk, but I just like assign different people and then they all yell at each other at once about their ideas. Didn't we have adulthood? Who's in adulthood? Tova. And has become an Anapal. So now what? Ability. Happy little animal. Had food. Oh, Tova's happy. Look at cute little happy Tova. Cute little happy Tova. Glad you say it's early access because it's looking pretty rough. Not sure if open beta or early access. It's version 0.2. 0.2. 0.2. My guess is they're planning on a decent amount of time in early access. And date. As like an FYI for folks, you know? Yeah, right? 0.2 to me implies that they are not that far along in their early access journey. I haven't looked at the, here, the roadmap. Let's look at this together for a second. Roadmap. Okay, so this year, later, and a long and fun journey until 1.0, right? So, this was one that was provided to me, you know, as like a content creator who checks out games like kind of sometimes here and there throughout early access. What will most likely happen is we'll look at what they have in the game right now and then put it aside for several months waiting for like an update or something. Amalfi, hi. We were just looking at baby Amalfi, who seems to be doing well. So this year, major mechanics, new maps, diplomacy, war, tribute, puppetry, leaders, totem tree, group marriage, slavery, optimizations, a bunch of optimizations. Some things interesting, some things more like for, you know, global nature, like more languages. Some things interesting, like quality of life improvements was what I was trying to say. And then there's like planting trees, farmland, and ponds. I don't know. It seems interesting. I don't know how much we'll be able to play at this stage, but yeah, I think it'll be one we'll come back to from time to time throughout early access. And we won't want to play too much of it at once, right? Because I don't like to get like, I don't want to get too invested in the early access version when the later version is going to be a better impression of the game, right? Meat soup has been created. So now if we go to our, wherever we cook, here, meat soup. Maintain, no, keep stock of like 10, 5, I don't know. 10. Let's go 20. I don't have other food. Oh, you just keep pressing too, I see. I don't really know what you can do with them. Why do you say you think it looks pretty rough? Why do you say that? Because, like, if you're talking about the graphics, like, that's just a graphics choice. Like, that's just a choice in the style of the assets. I don't think they're gonna change those. You know what I mean? Like the cartoony look, like I think that's gonna stay. As far as I understand, they're using similar assets to Going Medieval. Remember that one? In Going Medieval, they don't even have faces. And Going Medieval's been in early access forever. Same with Foundation. I put so many hours into those games and like I don't even know if I'll play them when they come out because they're in early access forever. They do have faces? Do they? Going Medieval?
It's you. Well, you can come in, but don't touch anything.
Not really. I mean, they have like facial hair and stuff, but like, I'm like, looking at this. Like, if you look at like this. Papaco, hi. How are you, friend? Good to see you. Sorry about that. We were just chit-chatting about how the assets from Primitive Society Sim remind me a lot of Going Medieval, which, by the way, I really want to 100%. I'm really close. I have one achievement left. So I've been doing a little bit of that offline. But the assets kind of remind me of that, with the exception that they have like a little bit more facial detail. Isn't it funny, Goo, how sometimes you play a game or you've seen a game a lot and like you like kind of look through or past something, like you don't even realize it? I think it's interesting. Yeah, it's helping Lex like train Tova again. How is our like teaching going? Because it feels like no one's teaching. So let's look at this. Okay, I see no evidence of teaching being a job. What is this? Knowledge can be kept here to prevent its loss. Okay, but when do they mentor? Lex, can you... Hey, what are you doing? Are you going to teach? Do you teach husbandry? I thought you taught. I thought you taught. Hold on. Lex teaches food. What memory leak issue, Goo? Lex teaches husbanding. Yeah, husbanding and food, apparently. Caveman Lex husband. If anyone doesn't know, Lex is FG Squared's husband. So that's why it's funny. Okay, are you teaching them? Because, like, I don't really understand. Soothing? Let's try it. Okay, what about MJ? Do you have skill in husbandry? I think you do. Are you the best, though? That's not that high. 37? Oh, you might be the best. You know why? Because we haven't been doing animal husbandry since the beginning, right? So no one's going to have a higher skill than that. Okay. MJ, what are you doing right now? Making bonfire. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to force you to do any work. It's nighttime. Oh, look at them having their meat soup together as a family. Okay, y'all, that was really cute. Tonight we're going to talk about the story of food. Listen to me carefully. A long, long time ago, they're teaching the kids. They mentor at night. I'm so excited. Education. Zool, how's it going? Hi. All right, so we're educating, right? So this is how it would work to like teach kids new skills. And then they do the research, the creations. They still discuss them at the campfire. And that's woohoo. Woohoo. They woohoo. Grown-up sheepies. They're so cute. Okay. Can we do this now? Yeah, we have the bones. Okay, so we'll do that in the morning. Let everyone sleep. The further I got into the game, I got more and more settlers. The more stutter I getting until I'd restart the game and then be fine again for a while, and then it starts stuttering again. Weird. I never had that happen. Although I will admit that I turned down some of the graphics settings when I did a playthrough in a water biome because it felt a little bit stuttery with the water. Look at the sheepies. Okay, Urban Hermitist, what's going on here? You're taking them out to graze. Why don't we have more sheep than that? Why do we only have 3 sheep? Current capacity is 3. All right, I'm building another pen. No, first I'm sending the quest. Okay, Lex. No. Herb and Dread. Automatic food allocation takes some. They can have a couple meat soup, can't they? 4 days of food. Travel time. 4 days. That sounds risky. An extra day or two of food, maybe? Okay. And then you have the bones of knowledge? Okay. Bones of knowledge husbandry. Awesome. What about herbs? I'm thinking like a rim worlder, and I'm like, do we need medicine? It's interesting that the livestock doesn't need food. Probably should, right? Go ahead on your adventure. And while you go on your adventure, I'm gonna make more animal pens. Because I think it'd be cute. Can I move this? No. I have to build a new one. I'm not gonna do that. Do we have paths? Floors? We have floor. We don't want grass under our roof. Okay, it's for the roof though. Hot seat. Ceremonies are the best way to inspire and uplift people. To perform a ceremony, designate a ceremonial area on the ground, then put a hot seat within the area. This allows you to use the altar for the ceremony. The higher the wealth value of the altar, the better the ceremony's effect. Flex high. So you are the mentor for animal husbandry. No, you're the mentor for food, but you were teaching animal husbandry for some reason. Step 1, be tall. I'm 170 centimeters. Is that enough? 185 at least. I don't think that's a requirement for being a husband. I do not think so. Let's build a... What do you mean? Okay, I think I might have to just build it bigger this way. Should I build gates on this side too? So they can walk through if they want? Yeah, and then that way they won't get stuck inside. That's a good idea. All right, did my caravan go? Group 0 after 2 days arrive at the destination. Okay, what did we get? Meat soup? Okay, we know about meat soup. We've queued up a... What do you mean beast herd? The hunters located the tracks of a herd of boar in the wilderness. You can form a group. Uh-oh. We just went on another adventure. Okay, so we need to do this. But we have 2 people caravanning right now. Okay, yeah. Wood armor has been invented. Very nice. Good heckin' job. Okay, so wood armor. Where do we craft it? Keep stock of 1, then we'll always have at least 1. Someone picks it up and wears it, then they'll make another one, right? There's things I like about it. I understand that it's very early in early access, but there's things I like about this game. For sure. And I think it's going to be fun to keep an eye on in early access, but that's also part of why I made the comment at the beginning about we probably won't do the 7 to 8 hours of today's stream all in this game. We probably won't. Just because, like, well, I don't want to overdo it. So there's a few games, not often, but there's games that I've played in early access, and then I, like, got sick of them before they even came out, you know? And I definitely don't want to do that. Y'all, it's time to take a quick little break. Let's take a quick little break. Highly recommend that you take a break, but if you don't want to, here, play this game instead. Don't worry about it right now. I need to update that command because it's really out of date with, I make changes to our Better TTV emotes for the channel, like based on what would be good. And yeah, that's out of date. But we should get back to the game, right? Yeah. So what I'm doing here is I'm expanding our animal pens by just opening them up to like a new section behind. This one's not done, but this one is. And we can have way more goats then if I do that, so. Oh, now it's done. Is there a hotkey for this? Like, construct X? No? I don't like clicking so much. But yeah, so I don't think we'll play this game for too long today. I think possibly, I don't know how much more content. There's a lot in this though. Wow. Ooh, the quest. Okay, the tribe handed the knowledge of husbandry is engraved with text on a knowledge bone. That's really rough. Let me read that again for all of you. I did not make a mistake in my reading. You know how words are hard? I did not make a mistake in my reading. Let me read that again. The tribe handed knowledge of husbandry is ingrained with text on a knowledge bone to Gold Spring. Wow. Wow. Oh, no one. Nothing went right for Goo and their caravan was lost. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Hi, Darl. Hi, friend. Hi. That sure do be a sentence. I know, right? Whew. Whew. Okay, so what happened is that the item is somehow being categorized as the knowledge of husbandry is engraved with text on a knowledge bone. But that's rough. That's very rough. But we completed the quest. It's because of all those missing body parts. What are you talking about, Goo? Are you talking about Ooey? The relationship with Gold Spring increases by 3. You get prestige 30, knowledge of foraging. We also gain knowledge of foraging. Okay, good. I'm glad. Millet porridge. Farmland, berry soup. Berry soup. New creation discovered. Darl, how the heck are you, friend? Good to heckin' see you. Anyway, moving on. How is everyone? Berry soup. Who invented it? Urban Hermitus, you heckin' legend, inventing berry soup. Well, you will when you discuss it with the others. It's called berry compote. So, yes. Jam. Isn't that basically the same thing? I mean, compote is like a... Yeah, it's not that far from jam. Goo remembers. Oh, invasion. It's not actually. We have berry soup in Finland. Is it good? There's 3 of them. Ooh, they're close. All right, sound the alarm. Protect the children. Okay. Where's Tova? Can Tova wake up and help, please? How does this do anything for me. Or do we train the dire wolf, or do they just stay in their pen all the time? Thought maybe they would fight for me, you know? Wait, where's my other person with the slingshot? Are there two people there? Do you have the baby on your back at war? I think they would have been better off laying in the beds. You brought them to battle? Is the other baby here? Oh my gosh. They are. Emo flamenco. Fatal strike. Very nice, Cookie. Can you get closer? MJ, you're half health. Okay. Everything's fine. I just felt like MJ lost too much health. Corpses to cremate. I have a pyre, right? I think, yeah, right here. Yeah, just do that. Just cremate. Okay, so things are good. Milk. Berry soup. Oh, we still have to assign an inventor for farmland. As long as there are seeds, we can expect them to grow following year. Gotta teach his little ones how to fight eventually. Laugh cry. Compote and jam, the same. I don't really know what compote is, to be honest. Can you tell? All right, farmland. Designate a creator. You could teach me. I would love to learn. Tumbleweed. Should I make compote in my next? I feel like I've made it, but I don't remember. I feel like Emo has told me what it is before. In fact. Oh boy, but I don't remember. Okay, Urban Hermitus, you are the inventor of farmland. Uncle Herb. I'm just kidding, but Uncle Herb. No, Urban Hermitus has designated as the creator of farmland. This idea will be verified and spread starting tonight. They are on the caravan. That's over. That's why we didn't have as many people. Oh, they're foragers. They're coming back, though. They're just kind of far away. I kind of wonder if we should just, like... It's only 1 day round trip. We could still do that, I think. Depending. You know? I think. So, are they, like, warm in here, even though the fire's over there? -3C. Alright, so it does give them some warmth. Enjoy lurk, Lob. Enjoy lurk. Thanks for being here, friend. Let's check our auto butcher. I'm gonna go up on adults for the sheeps. Okay, save settings at the bottom, Ilana, and then it'll actually work when you do it. Cool. Cool. Good. Bank holiday on the 25th. We also have a holiday coming up. And look at Yed being the shepherd. I guess it's called a shepherd because of sheep herd. Look at Yed being the shepherd. That is so freaking cute. Do we not have more sheep? Okay, let's look at our work. My hunters are Lex and MJ? Who says, Ilana, you're freaking cute. Because I said shepherd. Thanks, Q. Thanks. I'm glad we can have fun here. I'm glad we have the fun we have here. All right, so we have these kids right now. They are able to work, but they're only able to work on foraging food. And like, I don't know that I set these priorities. Like, what is happening? So Yed is supposed to be working on learning about cooking. What if we let Yed just cook, and then the other two kids do not cook? Amalfi's leveled up! Amalfi needs a mentor! Okay, how about this? Amalfi is gonna become our forager child. Our forager child. And Baron Van Yetterson Lex. I'm sorry, this name. Baron Van Yetterson Lex is going to be our animal husbandry person. I'm not going to assign them to butchering animals because they can learn about that later when they're older. Let's have them feed the animals. That's a perfect kid chore. And herd the animals. And then my other animal husbandry person was supposed to be like Lex is doing a lot of it. I think it should be MJ when MJ is not pregnant. But MJ's a crafter, so I mean, Baron Van Yetterson Lex has to learn about it, so they have to share as a family. They're herding. They're actually a family too, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. That's wild. Let's look. Because I'm pretty sure MJ and Lex have Baron Van Yetterson. Yeah. So they're literally the shepherd family. They all want to herd sheep. Cute. Okay, but Lex is also our best cook. So Lex needs to prioritize cooking. And Herb and Lex were my best hunters, but now MJ's a better hunter than Herb. Because Herb is actually the husbandry person. That's why it's a problem. Because, well, they were, but they're not here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn down the chores that Baron Van Yetterson Lex is responsible for on Herb, and let Herb then focus a little bit more on cooking, because I think Lex, by being a hunter, might be a little busy with hunting. I don't know. And also mentoring. Speaking of mentoring, Amalfi needs a foraging mentor. Herb. It's got to be Herb, but they're not here right now. Amalfi Cookie Jr., your mentor is now Urban Hermitus, who is our best forager, but is not home right now. Let's go to work. Why is Urban Hermitus not a forage? What's the deal with that? Urban Hermitus is not assigned to foraging because it's unskilled. Is it unskilled? It doesn't matter how good you are at it? I think no one was good at anything and then they got practice at it by doing it. I just don't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, I must have turned these two off of the foraging task when I got more people foraging or something. Or maybe we had too much foraging going on. I don't know. But Urban Hermitus is definitely going to be our primary forager person. In fact, I might take them off animal husbandry altogether. Yeah, I'm taking them off of animal husbandry altogether. They're gonna forage and then fall back on food. Enoch and Cookie also forage, but remember what I said about this game. It's a nature of, I guess, the game or whatever. But when they get pregnant, they're like not good at hauling or doing certain tasks. And when they get very pregnant, they stop working altogether. So I have to have like a balance, and I have to kind of make sure I understand who's doing what and have them like alternating if necessary. Try saying Urban Hermitus 10 times fast. Yeah, Urban Hermitus, Urban Hermitus. Oh, I can't. Also, if they're lurking, I'm sorry. I feel like foraging should be considered skilled, given if you eat the wrong berry, you'll die. Yeah, anyway. Hi, Nat Jim Jr. There is a skill level. What I wasn't realizing is that the black doesn't mean it's unskilled. It means that it's a different category than the one next to it. This is just a dark light contrast for viewing like the categories. So none of them show how good they are at it, right? So you just have to sort by who's the best at it. But it doesn't show at all who's the best at it. You have to mouse over it. So once again, a little bit of a UI thing that like could be improved. There's no like glancing at this and knowing who's the best. You have to either sort by that category or mouse over it to see it, which is like not ideal. The gardening looks really fun. The thing that Darl built for his mom. Do you all see this? Look what I got. Because we like doing the cooking streams together, I knew that it would be really fun to get the Stardew Valley cookbook and like do some Stardew Valley themed streams. Yeah, just like scratching their head watching Lex do cooking. That's awesome. This is Yedrick Hermitus, the one who's learning about being a cook. Right? Yeah, drying. All they can do right now is learn about drying food, but that's fine. So I think it'd be really great. I'm gonna decide what I want to do. Some of it's like pretty standard stuff. Like there's a pizza recipe, but the pizza recipe includes like a cauliflower crust option, and it's like a legit cookbook. Like I feel like it's very well done, and I'm very excited. Yeah, cooking streams, exactly. So I like the cooking stream because in general, I really like gabbing and hanging out with all of you and just chit-chatting. But one thing you'll find as you get to know me better is I'll sit there and I'll fidget. When we're chatting and I'm just on my chatting screen, I like don't know what to do with my hands. So rather than doing just chatting category streams, for me, it's like I like it better. What are you doing now, Jim Jr.? You've no work. Okay, well, we have another attack coming, but should we go do the quest for the boar? NetJam Jr.'s bored and wants to go. Dread wants to go. Dread still has a... No. Who still has a baby on their shoulders? This kid's sick. Yed. Yed, you're sick. Take potion. Enoch. You have a baby? You have a baby. Who's your baby? Emo Flamingo Vulcan? Yes. Okay, so Enoch shouldn't go on the quest. Everyone else would be fine. Cookie can go. Lex go. That should be fine. Automatic food allocation, please. That's... No, I want more food. You're gonna run out of food. You're gonna bring a rope? Okay. You can bring a potion, too. Scream! Thank you for the lurky lurks. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. The pork schnitzel they were eating, though. OMG. Pork schnitzel? Cooking show on BBC Two. Yeah. I love watching those kind of cooking shows. Even if nothing else, just to get, like, some, like, creative inspiration for,
I mean, he's here, he's over there. Frankly, as far as I'm concerned, he's everywhere. What more is there to say? It's Mr. Chase.
Mr. Chase. Hi, friend. How are you? Good to see you. Let's speed up. Let's send our folks out. Is no one capturing these sheep? Capture some sheep. Can you not? Capture? The hunt has begun. Give commands now. These, like, these maps where, like, the quests happen are really sparse. They're really rough. It's, like, supposed to be like you're out in the world, but it's, yeah, it's a little bit rough. So we want this one. Do we? The juvenile, which can be caught and tamed. Yeah, so the big one... There aren't enough. Like, we need 2, don't we? Okay, beast hunt complete. And so they just automatically reform to come home. That's what happened with the direwolf. Berry soup has been created. Okay, so berry soup has been invented. So now we could switch over to discussing millet porridge. Go ahead, Urban Herbatus, and discuss millet porridge. And we'll go home and we'll check and we'll make sure we're making berry soup now. Please make berry soup. We'll just keep stock of some of each of these, please. I feel like we need more storage, but it's not full. Oh, right, the boar. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to, like, I don't know how to use the Anapau. It might be that it's not really in the game yet. Oh, reduces time to find beasts. I wonder if that, you bring them on a hunt like we did with the boar, and if it's faster. Herding sheep count bonus. Let's go here.
Oh.
Who is our... Should it be Yed? Hold on. Who are we mentoring as a kid in animal husbandry? Baron Vignetterson Lex. So if we go to the Anapau's tab... Oh, it has to be a grown-up. Okay, I'm thinking Lex instead of MJ because MJ does a lot of crafting for me. Not a lot, but some. And is a little bit more like all-purpose, whereas Lex like just does animal husbandry. Well, animal stuff and food. So we could make Lex Anapau's. Maybe. We'll see. I think that's what I was missing. Yep, now Tova's immediately right next to Lex. And then the boar needs someone. But it's not trained yet, basically. Okay, so let's build a boar trough. A boar pen. Is that right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah. To make it the same size, we can make it bigger later. All right, let them keep working on that. Doing Grand Tire, but sure. That's kind of my default now, yeah, for sure. I feel that too, lately. Like, yeah. I feel like I'm always just a little bit like running on empty. So now MJ is teaching Baron Vignetterson about animal husbandry at the like learning spot, and we haven't built one for Amalfi yet. Farmland's been created. Oh, heck yeah. All right. So, don't bring me here. I wanted to see the thing where I build it. Okay, let's do another education spot over here, I guess. Storytelling stone is what it's called. Siege foraging here. We actually probably need more of these. I was talking about this a little bit. Like, I feel like we're gonna need, I feel like we're gonna need one for every subject, and then we're gonna need to, like, we should have people work on recording on the stone tablets, so that way if they die, we don't lose their knowledge. Crazy. Can we do some farm plots over here, please? Wild millet? Sure, sounds great. And then have we made the millet porridge yet? No, we don't know it yet. We don't know the recipe yet. So we have one baby sheep. So they're not going and getting this one for some reason. Maybe because the people that were supposed to do it were on a caravan. Like maybe that's herb usually. Urban herbatus. Yeah, I could try turning down some of the settings to see if it looks a little smoother. I think just at the speed, it's always going to look a little funny. This is the super fast speed. A night dweller, hi! Hugs everyone who didn't run away. Perfect, yes. If hugs are welcomed, hugs are given. How are you doing? I hope all is well. We got berry soup. We're educating the first generation of children in our primitive society. So this animal husbandry is the only one that doesn't have any writing on it? Interesting. We could make someone do it in the morning. Someone learn to walk. Emo Flamingo? Okay, ooh, what's Emo gonna learn? What job should we give Emo? Fishing? Should we teach Emo to fish under dread? Maybe more torches. Wonder if it makes the game slow. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, let's try, Interesting. Wow. Y'all see this? This is really interesting. So game pacing. Many of you do not do get used to being a little faster paced. So for the time being, the following options are available. In the future, I will do immigration, captive, and other gameplay to improve the whole rhythm. Okay, men per immigration. So you can enable immigration to make things go faster. I don't know. But that's interesting. So that can increase the speed of the game to enable immigration, people showing up to join the settlement. You can also change the difficulty, of course, make it much harder, which we saw when we set up our this playthrough. But I was actually going to look at the graphics settings real quick. I don't really know what all that means. Imagine it's not really the problem. It's just like the swaying of the grass when you increase the speed. This is kind of driving me wild. I can't like, I kind of like can't really like sit and like look at the game at this speed. So, I don't know that I like want to play it slower. It's feeling a little slow at the slower speeds, but when I speed it up like this, I kind of have to like zoom out and make the grass disappear, I think. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, it's kind of like hurting my head. Maybe it's because I'm used to my hecking 2D sprites. 2D sprites in RimWorld, and they're simple graphics. Gotta love the Neolithic steel drums. What's steel drums? I don't know the steel drum, do I? Are you talking about the music? Yeah, the music style might not be exactly Neolithic. This is what looks like a leather skin drum. I keep calling it a gong, but it's clearly not. People in low moods. You need more pickaxes. Sleeping on the ground. Oh! People! Wait, immigrants! They're here! Werehound's here too. Hi, Werehound. Hi! How are you doing? Hi! How's it going? Good to see you. Hope all is well. No, not like that. I have to rotate it. How do I rotate again? R? ZX. Okay, let's... Is that because there's farm here? No, the farms are over there. Okay, perfect. Let's build this as a new place for people to sleep. And exclamation join, if you haven't, I'm going to be naming our newest folks after chat. Our new folks going to need names. We're going to want some grass beds. I think they might have already made a change that makes this like a lot nicer. Can't quite tell, but it seems like it's easier to see it than what I remember. I don't know though. There you go. I just can't with those bobbing trees. That's what I'm saying. It's the The graphics are kind of like hurting me a little bit. It's like bothering me a little bit as well. Tumbleweed, I think maybe we'll name these people. And it could be something I could ask them to consider putting in the settings to turn off plant sway or something. Is that something that games will have in their settings? You know what I mean? Because, like, that's what's affecting me. Is that. It's like, it's really bothersome. I'm gonna name these new people, though. Because why not? Okay. So... does anyone know about plant sway? Is that something that, like, games ever have, like, in their settings that they, like... you could, like, turn off the plant sway or something? Is it something you could possibly give feedback to? I think so, Amalfi. I mean, let's, like, look at it this way. This game dev reached out to me directly, providing me access to their game to check it out in early access on my stream. I'm enjoying it a lot, but I'm struggling with playing it at the fastest speed because of some of the graphics settings, right? It seems like it would be, seems like a lazy sim tech. Everything is tied to the engine tech, including graphics. Not a wrong thing to do, just a choice they made. I see, Warehound. I see. So it might be something they won't, like, change, for sure. It's impacting your gameplay experience. I bet they're like, they'd like to know. Yes. Speed up the tick and the graphics tick faster, too. Exactly. And because of that, it's making it very difficult for me to play it at the speed that, you know, I want to play it at the fast speed. Like, it looks better like this, but it's still... a lot. The plant swaying that much is not necessary. This is 1 speed. Why do they have to sway this much? It should almost be this much plant sway at the 4 speed or the 8 speed. So like for example, my stream team teammates that suffer from like simulation sickness probably can't play this at all. Like I said, a little known game called RimWorld, you might have heard of it, has a toggle for that. Oh, thank you, Tumbleweed. Okay. So there are games that have that in their settings where you can turn off that like sway for people that are gonna be sick. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna name these people. I wanna name them after the people that are here right now. And I think I might need to like pick a different game for a while, just because of that feeling that I'm getting from it, and let them know, and maybe we put it aside for a while. I'm glad though that we spent more time in it, because I do like this game. And I'm excited to see what comes of it in the future. Warehound, you are this person. Congratulations. Yet or dead. Yet or dead. We are in an ad break. I'm just gonna play through it. Actually, you know what? Since this is going to be, we're gonna be switching over. Should we do some like words? Some more words? Let's do that. Yeah, like I said, I think that'll be it for Primitive Society Sim. So let's just do some words as we get ready for a different game. And Darl, gifting that sub to Goo. Oh, rigged. The rigged. Yeah.
Darlo01 just gave a tier 1 sub to Diligent Goo.
Wow. That took a while. I'm gonna step away for a quick minute, okay? Play the game, have fun. I'll be back in a bit. We'll name these last 2 people, but I'll just switch to the words category.
Oh, that's heckin' rare.